part of me doesn't all the way agree with marriage because it's a piece of fucking paper. Who cares about that? But ultimately, if we are partners, we locked in. You should want to marry me, period. And give me whatever the fuck I want. So I want a ring. I am a model as well. I am a massage therapist. I'm a server. I'm a mother of 2 beautiful little girls, 4 and 5. So I got a lot going on my plate.
And then on top of that, 2 out of the 3 professions that she has are definitely red flags for women that tend to cheat. Yeah, stay away from that one, bro. Let's keep it moving. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So y'all saw the thumbnail, and yeah, man, it's oh my god, I tell you, bro, these single moms are getting out of hand with these requirements. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Who the fuck these women think they are? Mother of 7 says she don't want no man that can only provide D. She need a man that can help her pay these bills. She said this generation of ninjas be thinking they just about to elf and come lay up in your crib. She got 7 kids. She not giving up the cat for free. You pay to play or bring something to the table besides D. I could get that from anywhere. That shit don't excite me. Simple. She said paying her bills make her cat wet. Shorty, you got 7 kids. Make one of those 7 dudes that laid up with you and produced the kid with you to pay your bills. Now, if a man living with you, yeah, he need to pay some bills. But if a man just trying to hang out with you and just beat the doonies down, he don't got to pay no bills. And you just not trying to give up the cat unless he paying bills. Do you know what that's called? You basically want someone to pay for the cat. And that is not legal unless you go to Vegas or some shit. But females like this be blowing me because they just up and be like, oh, I ain't letting nobody hit no more. And you gonna have all these rules and shit. But nah, you think I'm finna do all this shit when the next man didn't have to do shit at all to get the same shit I'm getting? Who the fuck?
Well, first off, ma'am, the reason why them ninjas think that they can do that is because you got 7 kids by God knows how many men. You should have made you should have gave one of them the requirements that you're trying to give all the men afterwards. Like, we're not dumb. Don't sit over here and say, yeah, he gotta bring more than just dick. He gotta be able to pay his bills. Why wasn't that required from any of the other men that you had these 7 children with? And you expect a man to come through and take on the responsibility that none of these other guys that you had children with did? No, that is not a good deal whatsoever. And as a matter of fact, this next video is going to show you exactly why. Let's keep it moving.
It is true. Now you mad because you caught up. Big sick. Big sick. She's sick. She's sick. You got this nigga in this house right now.
Look, I told you. I told you.
Told me what?
He was coming home, and
you never said anything.
I said one thing, but I mean, now the truth is he's coming home.
So why didn't you just be honest from the? See, this is the shit that I be talking about out here. There's women out here, grown women, grown. You talking about helping you? So why would you do some fucked up shit like that?
I'm really sorry.
I paid the bills here, and you got another in his house.
But he came home. I don't know what else to do. What do you?
What was all that bullshit you was talking about building and growing and all that shit?
I really planned on doing that. But
planned on doing what? Planned on lying?
He came out of jail. He had.
I've been taking care of his child.
He has nowhere to stay. I
don't give a fuck about him. I don't care about that. You knew. So why'd you even deal with me in the first place?
I really wanted it to work.
You crazy? You crazy? I'm not trying to hit none of that. I've been taking care of Talia since she was 3. Since she was 3. This ain't this shit for you. I pay all the bills here.
But he's home now. He said he's gonna get a job and everything.
I don't give a fuck about that. Bro, what is you talking about? Like,
it's nothing that I
really. What you tell him come outside?
Look, can you come?
Tell him come outside. Tell him come outside.
Okay,
I don't even want to. I don't want to do no fussing. No. I just want to talk to him as a grown man, so that you can see. Yo, you see the type of woman you dealing with, bro? Do you see the type of woman you dealing with, bro?
It's not that.
Look at this. Do you see the type of? Appreciate what? Bro, you're a grown ass man in another house that he's paying bills for. You just came home. Get on your shit before messing with a female like this, bro. Some bird ass shit like this, man. I've been paying, bro. I don't know what she been telling you. I've been paying the bills here, bro. I've been taking care of your daughter. All that dumb ass shit. Every time you was calling her from the jail, bro, I was in the bed with her, bro. The entire time. What you mean? It is true. Now you mad because you caught up. Big sick. Big sick. She's sick. She's sick. What you mean it don't got nothing to do with you, bro? Yeah, I want my stuff. I want everything. To be honest, I really want you out the house. But you lucky this shit in your name. But I've been paying you, bro. Get my shit, bro. You's a bird, bro. Get my shit, bro. Get my shit, bro. I don't care about none of that. Go get my shit. Go get my stuff. You talking about I'm geeking. Hey, bro, I just try to keep it peaceful with you. You talking about I'm geeking. But look, can you stop now? Is there something you want to do about that? No. Is there something you want to do about that, big fella? Man, all that dumb ass shit. Don't tell me shit. I'm right here. You and her bird ass. You and her bird ass. Both of y'all. Both of y'all. Both of yeah. Cause you had me. Bro, I've been dealing with you for years. You talking about you want to grow, get married, and all this other shit. The moment this come home, you tell me you gotta leave me to work on yourself. But this is in your house. Fuck out of here. What do I look like? I look dumb. I knew him first. Man, you sound goofy. You sound real goofy, man. Just get my shit, man. I don't want to talk no more. Just get my shit. Just get my shit. Just get my shit. You talking about let him, bro? I will come in this fucking house. Stop playing me. Stop playing me. Go get my shit, please.
See, this is exactly what men are talking about when it comes to single moms. And this is the part that women don't want to have this conversation. This is why being a stepfather is a thankless job, bro. Can you imagine that you are stepping up, being a stepfather, and the biological dad still takes priority over you when a biological dad wasn't there for the child in the first place? You've been providing and been there for that child more than the biological dad, and you still got to take a back seat on top of the fact that you're providing with none of the authority that the biological father would have. And women are literally trying to make sense of this and sell you this as if like it's a really good deal for you. This is why you hear single moms on online talking the way they do, because they have to shame you into this, because even deep down they know it's not a good deal. Hell, you got single moms out here that wouldn't even date a man with kids. So that right there tells you everything you need to know. Deep down, these women know this ain't a good deal for men, especially childless men. Let's keep it moving.
Okay, so this has like been the topic of discussion as of lately. I've seen it being shared on Facebook and some of the groups that I'm a part of, especially like my all women's group, and they're like going ham. So a man says that he will not step in if his baby mother is being physically abused by her new boyfriend because it's not his responsibility. She's no longer under my protection. Thoughts, is he right or wrong? Okay, I'm gonna give my thoughts, but y'all let me know what y'all think, okay? But here's my thoughts. I don't think it's his responsibility because, for one, why would she put herself in a situation where it requires that type of protection? And then if he were to get involved and he gets hurt and he has like a whole nother family, then what? So now you're robbing your child and maybe his other potential family or his other kids, if he has any, to protect you because of a situation that you allowed yourself to be in. This is why women got to start being accountable. Y'all say y'all don't need men, but then you want them to step in and protect you in situations like that. And honestly, should no man be protecting you outside of maybe a family member and your husband or whoever is, in a partnership with you? But your baby daddy did not sign up to be your protection. That's what a husband is for, is to protect and provide. A baby daddy is not that. And I can't see a man just risking his life, for a woman that he don't even know. A lot of times women get in these relationships, where they're getting physically abused and they turn around and get right back in the situation. So he wasted his time saving you from a situation that you went right back to. Okay, again, women got to be accountable. Why would you put yourself in a position where you would put yourself and your child in harm's way by your choices in men? Why are you choosing abusive men? His responsibility is to get the child. I would get the child in a safe, environment. But the mother is a grown adult and she made the conscious decision to date this type of man. His only responsibility is to that child. Okay. And I know I'm about to get called a pick me and I'm just enabling all these men, but we got to be realistic. Like, you don't play with people's lives. Love and being, and dealing with those toxic relationships is not worth losing somebody's life over. And it's not his responsibility to protect you. If you wanted that type of protection, then you should have made sure that he married you. Period. Y'all be wanting husband duties from baby daddies, okay? And that's not what they signed up for. If once you decide to be on your own, then your protection is by making smarter decisions in men. Period. But of course, most of the women, they're saying that he's not a real man. How can a man just stand by and watch another man abuse? Because there's been too many cases where men have stepped in and the person that stepped in to intervene got seriously hurt. Stop putting yourselves in positions that you have to be protected from. That's all I'm saying. What y'all think, though? What y'all think? I'm ready for the smoke. And it's like women want to condemn men for standing by and watching that. Well, how about we condemn you as a mother for spending time and putting yourself in that type of situation? How about that? Let's flip that coin, because there would be no situation to protect from had you chose better.
Yo, this is a really touchy topic right here because I've been wanting to ask my audience this for a while because that's why I've been having this clip kind of like on the back burner. It's so tough to really answer this question because as a man, whether you're with the mother of your child or not, you don't want your kids to have to suffer through that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're doing it for the children more so than you are for the mother of your children per se. So it's kind of tough. I'm kind of looking at it like this: if that man was to put hands on my children, it's over. It's over. I'm gonna black out, and that man is gonna either end up in a hospital or 6 feet under. The woman, on the other hand, is kind of like, that's touchy, bro. It's like if men said no or men said yes, it's like I can understand either way because that's the mother of your children. So it's kind of hard for me to say yes or no. It's like, or disagree with either one of the answers. For me personally, it's like in that situation, the children come first. If he's not touching hands or putting hands on my children, then I'm not. It's kind of hard for me to sit over here and say I'm gonna intervene with that because it's kind of like he said, bro, like you're no longer under my protection because we're not a couple anymore. So I can see it from that aspect, but at the same time, that's the mother of your children. So if like either side of the coin, is hard for me to disagree on that one. So that's tough, bro. That's all I can say is that's tough. Let's keep it moving.
How are people just this evil in the world? Mom made her 3-year-old son say goodbye.
This woman unalived her son and unalived herself because she didn't want to lose her son in a custody battle. The system once again failed another child. The man was fighting to get his child. She knew she was going to lose. I know how a lot of y'all like bringing the father into this, saying, where was the father? He was fighting for his child. He was going to win. She knew that, so she unalived the child and she unalived herself. And I don't want to hear any of y'all weird ass excuses. I don't want to hear anything about postpartum. That baby was 3 years old. And if your postpartum depression can push you to the limit to unalive a baby, you still deserve to take a dirt nap. Ladies, let me ask y'all a question. Would you trust your baby out in the woods with a random woman or a bear? Because again, I ain't never heard of a mama bear doing her cubs like this. RIP to that little boy. The mother, she could rock though.
Yeah, all those women that say men aren't being there for their children and aren't being fathers. Can y'all explain this one to me? Where the fuck y'all at when where the fuck was y'all at when this story broke out? Why come I don't hear women over here saying anything about this? It's already bad enough a man has to fight in order to see his kids, but to sit over here and have to find out that your kid has been unalive because the mother didn't want to lose the kid to you in a custody battle. That's some bullshit. And you know what this tells me, and it's gonna be some women that don't like this, but I think a lot of y'all want to be single mothers. When y'all say y'all want a father involved, y'all just want him to pay for things. Sure, there's some women out there that are like, yeah, I would like him to be here for this, I would like him to be there for that. Do you really just want him there, like participating and actually being there? Or do you just want him present for the sake of being there? Because being somewhere and actually being involved are two completely different things. And to be honest with you, I think women who act out like this, I think these are the kind of single moms that they don't want the father to have anything to do with the child because they want to run shit and run everything. Let's keep it moving.
Am I the asshole for getting an abortion and then filing for divorce? I, 33 female, and my husband, 35 male, have been married now for 2 years. While we were dating, the conversation of kids had come up multiple times, and I had always expressed that I did not think I would be a good enough mother for my children because of a lot of personal trauma earlier in life. He, however, had mentioned before that he would like to have kids, but he respected my thoughts and decisions on the matter. I married him under this notion. Well, a couple of months ago, I had some suspicion that I was pregnant, went to the doctor, and she confirmed my suspicion. Thankfully, I live in a state where abortions are legal, and I thought about just going through with it on my own, but I decided to involve him in the process. Your husband. As soon as I broke the news to him, he immediately became overjoyed, saying how it was a great thing and he was so excited. I promptly reminded him of our conversation about me not wanting children. He decided that the conversation was so long ago, he was sure I'd have changed my mind by now and tried persuading me every way he could. It got to the point where he was pleading with me not to kill his child. Well, I decided to go through with it. The next couple weeks or so after, he was extremely distant, muttered under his breath frequently, and would hardly look at me. I found out from my mother-in-law that he blames me for killing our child and he can't forgive me for it. Knowing that this is how he saw me now, I decided to get a divorce. When I told him, he immediately erupted. I didn't hear much of it as I promptly left, and I haven't spoken to him or been back since. This is so devastating. And yet this story is getting abundant praise all over Reddit. This comment, you have to do what's right for you. You were upfront about it and he couldn't handle it. Let him go. He will never forgive you. Time to go. Please get your tubes tied before entering into another relationship. I'm so devastated for this family. And how unbelievably sad that instead of learning how to communicate with each other about such a dramatic milestone event in your lifelong commitment to one another, we post about it on Reddit. Children are not a burden. They're a blessing. And every time I read stories like this, my stomach just turns thinking about how many women we have gaslit, indoctrinated, and propagandized into believing that the worst possible thing that could ever happen to them is becoming a mom.
And coming from a man that experienced the same thing, yes, you are an asshole. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. Oh, geez, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.
Bye.